Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today's video is going to be my second anti-haul. I had so much fun doing it the last time that I had to do another one. I have quite a few things here, maybe not. I might do a third one, so this isn't as long, but I really love anti-hauls. I love watching other people's anti-hauls. I love not giving into consumerism because I love to shop, but I hate spending money. So I'm more of like, I won't buy anything without a coupon. Like, I love coupons. Like, actually, I just downloaded Ibotta. I really suggest that. I'll link it down below if you've ever tried it, but I've only been doing it like 2 weeks and I already got like $17 back. So baller status. But anyway, if you want to see the items that I am not going to buy and the reasons why, then please keep watching. Say hi, Lila. This is Lila, named after the Natasha Denona palette. Not really, but this is Lila the Vishla. It's my girl, and she's making a ton of noise with her collar, but I figured since she was back here, she went to say hi. So, hi. You so pretty, girl. Yeah. Are you so pretty, girl? She's getting old. She's getting white on her face. Makes me sad. Okay, say goodbye. All right, the first item in my anti-haul is kind of bittersweet because at first I really wanted it. I was like, oh my God, I need it. But then giving it more thought and also watching some swatches and reviews, I realized that I'm not gonna ever use it. But still beautiful, and that is the Lila palette, the Natasha Denona Lila palette, and I will have a picture of everything popping up. Number one, I wanted it because that's my dog's name. My dog's name is Lila, so I'm like, it's meant to be. But it's also gorgeous. I love the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, so I was like, I really want this. I love purple. Purple and blue is like my favorite colors, so when I saw that purple packaging, I was like, I want it. But then when I started looking at the actual shadows, I'm like, honestly, I'm not going to wear it that often. I might wear it once in a blue moon, and spending that kind of money, because the palette is $129. So that's quite a bit of money for the shadows. Now I know there's a price breakdown, and when you break it down, it's really not that expensive, but that's still a huge hunk of money to kind of just like put out there, especially if you're not going to use it every day. Like the Sunset palette, I use all the time. I love that palette. It's like my go-to color, so it was worth the price for me to get that when it came out. This time, not so much. It's already out. You can pick it up at Natasha Denona's website, Beautylish, and Sephora. If you are interested in getting it and you do really want it, and it is something you would use often, the Beautylish does have the 3 flexible payments deal where you can just make 3 payments over the 3-month period, and that way you don't have to do it all up front. I do that a lot, but that's usually when I'm buying like a large chunk of makeup that I want to try. That really is a good option. As for me right now, I will not be purchasing that palette. I just can't justify the price because I won't use it that often. Second thing is basically a whole collection, and that's the Fenty Beauty. Honestly, I didn't even know that was coming out. I was like, everybody was like, Fenty, 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 and I'm like, what's Fenty? Like, and usually I'm pretty like up to date on the beauty trends, and I feel like proud of myself that I'm usually like on top of things, and I wasn't this time. And I don't know, nothing about it really calls to me. Like, nothing I see is like, oh my God, I want that. And now that more of the reviews are coming out, I'm really not that impressed with it. Like, I don't like stick anything. Like, the only stick makeup that I have is the Smashbox contour sticks, and I love those, but everything else I don't really like that. I'm not really into the highlights. All the highlights I have I love already. I don't need more. I have very dry skin, and from what a lot of people are saying with the review of the Fenty Beauty foundation is that it is not suitable for dry skin types. It looks really bad. It emphasizes lines and pores and textures, and it's just not good, so I don't want that. The only thing that's kind of caught my attention that I might want is like the gloss, and I've heard really good things about that, but still it's not anything that I would run to Sephora or wait online to purchase. So I just, you know, it just doesn't call to me, and I'm not like a Rihanna fan. I don't really listen to her music. I mean, if it's on the radio, I'll listen to it, but I'm not like a super fan. So I don't want to like purchase it just because it's Rihanna. You know, it's just not my cup of tea. So I'm definitely going to pass on that. It just doesn't interest me at all. The next item that I'm just going to have to pass on is going to be the new Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. I bought the Mega Pro 3 and just 3. Yeah, just 3. I didn't really want 1 or 2 either, but 3 for some reason called to me. And I did get that one. I really, really like that one. I did a full swatch video and everything on that last year. This one, the colors just don't call to me. And I just don't see myself using it. There's no colors. They all seem kind of dull, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. They just seem kind of like boring. Like, when I saw it, it didn't call to me. And if makeup doesn't call to me, if I'm not like, oh, I'm just like, okay, goodbye. Not interested. And usually it takes a lot to change my mind once I have that mindset. And with that, it just hasn't. I'm not interested in it. I just wish they had better colors. Their colors are just so dull. So I'm definitely going to have to pass on that. I'm not interested at all. All right, the next item that I'm going to pass on, I actually bought last year's version and returned it because I wasn't that impressed with it. And it is called the Limited Edition Blush Bazaar Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. Now, it looks gorgeous and I'm like, oh my God, I want it. Like, first instinct is I want it. I got it last year and I used it for a little bit and I just was not impressed with the formula. I feel like that formula in those palettes are not the same formula as like the single compacts that you buy usually, like the normal compacts. I feel like they're just not as good. Now maybe I'm crazy. I haven't actually checked up on the formula if it is the same. I know a lot of times with the holiday palettes, they do use a different formula made in a different factory or warehouse or whatever you want to call it, because it's cheaper to make and they can make more at the same time. And I feel like last year at least that was the case and I returned it. I just feel like it wasn't as pigmented. It didn't last as long as my usual blushes, and I love the Tarte blushes. They are some of my favorite. The Tarte blush in Exposed is probably one of my all-time favorite blushes next to NARS Madly. So I don't know, I'm just gonna pass on that. I got a bad taste in my mouth last year about it, so I'm just gonna have to pass this year. I'm also going to have to pass again on the Kim Kardashian Cream Contour 6 and the Powder Contour. I'm just not interested. I'm kind of a little bit over celebrities coming out with their own makeup line. I don't know why. It kind of like irks me. Like, I feel like they're realizing that there's money to be made in cosmetics in the beauty industry, so everybody's like, ooh, money maker, let me jump on and make my own. And I don't know if Kim actually formulates everything, or Rihanna or Kylie or any of them do, but I just feel like it's a money maker for them and they're not in it for the love of makeup. Like, most of these people get their makeup done by professional makeup artists. They're not like us going out to Sephora and picking and choosing and then doing their makeup every day. I don't know. I'm not into buying celebrity makeup. Now, I do have some Kylie Cosmetics items, which I mainly bought for review on my channel, but I have grown to really, really like them, and that is the first 2 Kylie palettes and her liquid lipsticks. But other than that, everything else I've tried from Kylie, I do not like. Honestly, it's been complete crap, some of the stuff I've gotten, so I'm kind of on a, like, I'm not buying from her anymore. And I feel like Kim Kardashian jumped on her sister's coattail with that. Now, I know they had their Kardashian beauty line that was basically just their name stuck on makeup, which I'm kind of wondering if that's the same case with this. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like that. Like, I just feel, like I was saying, I feel like Kim Kardashian saw that Kylie was making a crap ton of money and she was like, let me jump on board here. So I don't know. I'm just not interested in it. From what I saw, I don't like many of the colors that are coming in it. The only thing that really caught my eye on the powder contour kit was the highlight. Everybody was saying how beautiful that was, and it looked beautiful on everyone. But the bronzer looks like straight orange, like Cheetos. And I don't know, I'm not into it. I have other contour kits, like the Kevyn Aucoin one, the Sculpting and Defining book. I love that one. I love the Kat Von D one. I really don't see where there's room for any more contouring kits in the beauty industry, but she's doing it. So I'm definitely going to pass on that. Just not interested at all. All right, and the last product I'm going to talk about in this anti-haul is going to be the new Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and that kind of hurts me to say because every basically holiday palette she's put out I purchased and I love them, but something about this one just does not stand out to me. I think it's ugly. It's the packaging is kind of I don't like it. I don't like the colors in it. I don't like the layout in it. I'm just not impressed with it, which makes me sad because the Metal Matte or Matte Metal palette last year was phenomenal, and the Mi Vida Loca palette the year before that was just I love those two palettes. I still use those palettes today. I just don't use them on camera or talk about them because they are limited edition and you can't get them anywhere. But I love those palettes. This one, I don't know. I just think it's ugly. I don't like it. It doesn't stand out to me. It doesn't scream my name. I don't feel like, oh my god, I need it. So I'm kind of disappointed with the Kat Von D holiday collection this year. I wish they'd bring out the Mi Vida Loca palette again. I just feel like that should be permanent because that's bomb. Like, I love that one. But anyway, that's the end of this anti-haul for right now. I will be filming another one here in the future, so if you like these, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, because that would just make my whole day. I love getting new family members here on YouTube. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.